All right, Sled Send listeners, welcome back to the next episode of the Sled Send podcast. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in, regardless of what platform you are on. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube and you have not considered subscribing, what are you doing? Please drop a like on the video, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free for you, helps us a ton. And as always, check out some of the links in the description. There is a link to a form if you're interested in applying to be a part of the Sled Send Brotherhood, as well as a link that'll take you to a bunch of discount codes from a bunch of our sponsors that help support the brand and the podcast and everything that we're doing. So for this episode, if you are listening and not watching, we are in person for this episode. Not doing a virtual one. So on this episode, we've got Shay and we have Jeff with us. Kobe is nowhere to be found, and Jose was doing family stuff.
Something,
or
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right. So the three amigos are running this one. And I think the topic for this episode, we wanted to do a recap of the first ever Sled Send Brotherhood retreat that we did March 5 to 9.
Yep.
So like
that is correct.
2 weeks ago, as per the time of recording this, we hosted this in McCall. We stayed at the Brutzman Lodge, which is the same lodge that we stayed for the Backwoods retreat last season. Super dope house. Huge parking lot for all the trucks and trailers.
Yep.
Shout out Ron Brutzman for letting us stay there again. And yeah, this was, I guess start at the beginning for this. The ideation of this retreat spawned in October.
Yeah.
October 25.
Sounds about right.
And this is the first time we've ever done a retreat or ride for, specifically like just Sled Send team members for the Brotherhood, and just kind of had the idea and wanted to do it. Wasn't quite sure exactly how it was going to look. But, over the course of the last several months, all the guys that are part of the Brotherhood and as new guys would come in, I would just explain to them like, hey, we're going to meet up in McCall at this lodge for 3 days with not a whole lot of an agenda.
Yeah.
We're just going to ride and hang out and get to meet each other, get off the Zoom calls. And so from there, from October, just started adding names to the list. And I think we finalized at like 33 people, including the 5 internal Sled Send boys.
We didn't have 33 there
All at once, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our highest number count on the snow was 29, I believe.
Sounds about right. I thought it was 20, like 26, but yeah, 29 is probably.
29 and then 28. And then the third day we split into 2 separate groups. But yeah, so I mean, some people came up for a day, some people stayed for 2 days. It was just a mix, but yeah, I don't know where we want to go from here. But I just wanted to kind of set the stage for, this was the first time that we've ever done a retreat like this, and this was strictly just for the Sled Send Brotherhood. So nobody from the outside public, like if you weren't part of the Brotherhood, you weren't there, with the exception of we did bring a special guest, which was super cool for all of us to finally check the box of getting a day on the snow with Chris Kaltenbacher, a.k.a. Smasher, a.k.a. one of the uncles of Sled Send, a.k.a. Flipper to the Gripper, who was last week's episode. So Smasher is somebody that we've known for several years, been on several episodes, and we've just never, we've hung out with him at Heydays and stuff, and he came up here to Hermiston
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago.
2 years ago now, I think, actually.
But we've never been able to get on the snow with him, so that was cool. Especially that was the following week, or maybe 2 weeks after Iron Dog, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
he was still smoked.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So it was really cool to have him there. But with the exception of him, everybody else that was present was all a part of the Brotherhood. So, you guys want to speak to your initial reaction to overall of the weekend, and then we can kind of break down what we did, your overall thoughts of.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
experience?
a lot. It was, I mean, it doesn't really seem like too much when you're at the lodge because it's so big that everyone's kind of spread out. Jose and I didn't get there until pretty late. Was that Thursday night? So kind of tiptoeing around.
What about me?
Body. Oh yeah, you were with us. Huh? That's right. I don't know how I could forget that. Probably because Jose and I just went riding. But yeah, we got there pretty late, like 1 a.m, I think Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, it was about midnight actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of tiptoeing around everyone as they were sleeping. But once you got on the snow and there was that many people on the snow, that's when it was like, holy moly, this is a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we definitely made the best of it. I feel like snow conditions were all right. Like it was, what was it? Friday was beautiful. Saturday was pretty socked in until we got to the very end. And it kind of opened up and then got socked in, opened up, socked in. And then the last day, I partook in the hot springs edition, and that was really nice. Going out to Sea Sesh, great food. I was pretty tired Sunday, so the food and then that nice 2-hour soak felt really good. But it was awesome getting to meet everybody that we hadn't met already. Really fun getting to meet people, shake hands, hugs, all the good stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that we've known for, I mean, more than just last year and this year.
Yeah,
like
a
couple of years, a few years. You know, that we still hadn't even met.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, overall, I had a great time. I loved it.
Yeah,
hope everyone else did.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the same reaction. Really, I think the best part was just meeting everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like on the snow wasn't as overwhelming as I thought it would be. I feel like there was good breakout groups. Mm-hmm. I feel like people naturally just kind of like found people, and everyone kind of just like went to. We were all in the same area, but went to different spots.
Yeah.
Within the same zones, but yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I had a blast. I feel like I'm still recovering.
Yes, same.
Same.
Yeah.
This whole last week, I feel like I was just tired.
Yep.
Super tired.
Playing catch up. Yeah, there was definitely some late nights.
Somehow I actually feel like I slept more this trip than I did the giveaway one.
Really?
Well, actually, I had a little help with my sleep on what was that, Friday night?
Yeah, Friday night you definitely had help. I think a couple people had help. I had help Friday night. That's for sure.
I got in bed at 8.
Oh yeah, Kobe was asleep at 8:30. I think.
I were asleep at 8.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Sunday night too.
Gosh.
I think we were in bed pretty early Sunday night.
Yeah.
Was I feel like everyone was the same. That like in person as they were on Zoom, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like anyone was too different than like what I'd already known.
That's a few people made that comment. Jeb was one of them. Because we spend so much time on these Zoom calls every single week, and then obviously I spend a huge amount of time with one-on-ones, talking to everybody, getting to know ins and outs of everything that they have going on or whatever, and you just spend so much time, if you will, through a screen, I guess. That then, once we're all in person, they were who they were on Zoom,
Yeah.
or on a phone call. So,
what was your favorite part?
I mean, my favorite part was definitely hands down, like, just finally getting to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Because like I just said, I mean, I spend hours and hours and hours every single week talking to all the different, variety of different guys and whatnot. And, I pour a lot of time and attention into their lives, their family, their spouses, their work, their struggles, their wins, their all the stuff that everybody has going on, so I'm definitely ahead of anybody else when it comes to knowing them. And then so to finally just like shake hands and give a hug and finally meet them and spend time in that environment where we're just there to have fun and have a good time, it just like elevated the experience, obviously. So for me, it was that was the funnest thing. And then the second part, a little bit selfish for myself, but kind of similar to like the speech I gave Thursday night that you guys weren't there for. And then I touched on it again, I think Friday night, It's just like going back so many years ago to just having this idea called SledSend, and I wanted to sell some merch, and then 5 years later, all of the stuff that we've done, the team members, the investment, the sacrifices, the money, the time, all of this stuff, just having this idea, and then to stand there in the living room of the lodge and see 30 other dudes that believed in some dipshits from Eastern Oregon,
Yeah.
so to have that just like kind of come full circle, because like I said earlier, this was the first time that we did like specific just for SledSend, right? Like it was our idea to do the first giveaway and pick 6 winners, and then invite Jaden and Ponzer, and then bring Backwoods into the fold and all that. Like we've done events and stuff on our own, but this was specifically just for us.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have any other sponsors involved. Like this was just for the Brotherhood. And so it was really cool to like, one, know that we successfully could do it. We definitely learned a lot, pros and cons, and collect that data, and we'll make some changes moving forward. But to draw out the answer to your question, Jeff, it's a 2-part thing. Finally getting to meet everybody, and then just solidifying like we're on the right path doing the right thing, I think.
Honestly,
I'd agree.
It's wild how many hours some guys drove to hang out.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
More dedicated than me.
way more dedicated.
I wouldn't drive 30 hours for no one really.
I wouldn't
getting
be,
on a plane.
Yeah,
Like I'll rent a sled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I don't know. I wouldn't snowmobile either if I had to drive that far to come out west to ride 3 or 4 times a year.
No chance.
No, give me a boat. I'll go fishing.
Yeah.
But shout out to them.
Yeah.
Hats off.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, between like Alex and Wiki versus like Caleb and Carter.
Caleb had 28 hours, I
I
think.
think he was the furthest. Him
Yeah.
and Alex and Wiki, but Wiki flew. Well, Alex
Yeah.
and Wiki flew.
Yeah, but they had to drive back.
Yeah.
Dude, they drove back.
So they drove
on
the first time. They kind of drove out, but
one
Straight shot?
One straight shot, right?
Yeah.
That is freaking.
Yeah,
nuts.
I think Alex and Wiki were like 26, and then I don't know. I can't keep it. It's a long ways. But another cool factor is like we had people from all over: Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Colorado,
Colorado was in there.
Wyoming.
It's all over
Did
the
I say
place, really.
California?
North
California,
Dakota,
Nevada.
South Dakota.
North Dakota, South Dakota,
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
can't forget Tiger Meat.
Yeah, Tiger Meat. Canada.
Yeah.
Tristan came down. He had like 16
Oh,
hours,
Tristan.
15 or 16 hours.
He kills me.
Dude, it was
He's
really,
exactly who I
Yeah,
thought he would be.
He is
He's
funny.
a goober, dude.
He's funny.
He's such a stud. He's a funny dude. Funny cat.
Squirrels all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun to watch him.
Yeah. So it was really cool. Just to highlight the fact that, all those boys that traveled so far spent the time, effort, energy, money to come be a part of this weekend and make it the success that it was, It's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
it means a lot to me, and adds more fuel to the fire with everything that we're doing with the Brotherhood, and aim to do more of these retreats. Just kind of at the beginning stages to do one this summer.
That would be fun.
Potentially possibly over in Southeast Idaho. Obviously not have anything to do with sleds, but the place that we're looking at, shout out Jay Bird for coming up with the idea, has like a pretty nice golf course. They've got thousands of miles of trails for side-by-sides and dirt bikes. They've got a dirt go-kart track. They've got hot springs, an Olympic-style pool. And
Where's
just
this
at? Lava Springs, Southeast Idaho. It's like 20 or
I'll
30
look that
minutes,
up.
I think, from Downey, which is where Jay Bird lives. But then what's cool, too, is that Bagnall also owns property there and has a buddy that has a huge house there, I guess,
That'd be perfect.
to help
Facilitate it all.
possibly facilitate.
Yeah.
So,
Heck yeah.
Dude, that sounds like fun.
yeah. And something even like that, like, and I'll mention this just because people have asked me, whether we could do this or not, or what the dynamic would be there, but it would be interesting, probably not all staying together, obviously, but it'd be cool to do some sort of like event or retreat where if people desired to, they could bring their family.
Yeah, that would actually be really fun.
And kids and their significant others, and not everybody obviously stay in the same house. That'd be nuts.
How many people we just multiply it by.
Yeah.
Think about how many kids would be there.
Yeah.
It goes from 30 to 120.
But it's
real quick.
I think it would just be cool and it'd be fun to do like a family oriented thing, because in the wintertime for the snowmobile stuff, it's going to maintain just the boys. Right.
Yeah.
And it's my intention, hopefully, that if we can get into a position to do like 3 or 4 of these a year, year round type thing, it might help the guys and their relationships to be able to bring the significant others, type thing, and I don't know
for sure.
But you go to a location like that where there's tons of stuff for the kids and whatnot. Like, it's not like the brotherhood has to be with each other every single second, right? Like, we could just split and
have some fun. I think that'd be a blast, honestly.
I don't know.
I think that'd be really fun.
So it's definitely something that's, this first retreat that we did, we kind of just threw stuff against the wall. We had the idea. We assumed that it would be fun. And then, successfully pulled it off. And then now it's just starting to fester and grow of like, okay, what's the next thing? How can we make this better? What is this going to look like? And also selfishly for me, I don't want to wait 8 months to see everybody again.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't we try to do something in the summer?
Yeah.
So, and there's, I think there's a lot of the brotherhood that not just snowmobiles, right? Like a lot of dudes ride dirt bikes and side by sides. A lot of dudes like to go golfing. Like there's other things that collectively we all have another
passion.
There's
passion
more
for something,
common ground than just sleds.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one. That'd be fun. So, 4 times a year would be a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot.
It's a lot of logistics.
More like 3 probably.
The wintertime, summertime, and the Haydays meetup or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now that you say that, I already had several guys that mentioned
I'm gonna say that would
already looking for a house for all of us.
Jeez. That'd be a lot.
Quite a few people I think are going to go this year, so I don't know.
I think we should get back out there.
Pretty interesting. But yeah. So yeah, there's a lot to continue to unfold when it comes to the retreat stuff. But I think we should kind of talk about day one of
I feel like we're all thinking about the same thing.
I know.
We're all thinking about the exact same thing right now.
Well, there were so many things that happened day one.
But the first thing.
This is what made me feel, I think, so overwhelmed right out the gate. I was like, oh boy.
Yep.
Honestly, I was just laughing.
I was laughing too. I was like, this could have been so much worse. But
when I pulled up to it though, I'm like, how?
You went back to it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm like, how did this happen?
Because like 15 of you guys went back to it, so I stayed with the other 12.
It didn't seem like this would have happened.
Well, it came over the radio like, oh, I'm gonna need some help, or what do you say? Like, I might need a guy to come help me. So like the first thing that goes through my mind is like, I wonder if what I think happened actually happened. And Kobe flips around and he goes back, and then he comes over the radio and he's like, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than a guy. We're gonna need like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And right when he said that, I was like, okay, I know exactly what happened. Turned around.
Don't say it yet.
Turned around to go back down. I was like, holy smokes, this is kind of crazy. What did we do here?
There's so many clips of this.
Yeah, there are actually.
We'll throw them in.
Yeah, so before Shay reveals what actually happened there,
you didn't go back.
No, there was like 10 people that were waited there.
There's a lot of people
right?
there.
And
Yeah.
15 of you went back. I was like, all right, well, I think, well, regardless of what happened, I think a 15 head count will probably cover the bases.
I just had an idea of what happened, and so I wanted to go see it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why I went back. I mean, I would have helped if I needed to help, but there was already like, X amount of guys that were helping.
I think there was probably about 5 or 6 of us.
There's 6 of you down there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Friday morning, so Thursday night, not everybody was quite there yet. I think the majority of everybody was there except for you guys. I gave a speech, welcomed everybody, had some conversations, and then we had a team powwow about the game plan for Friday, right? We talked about where we were going to ride. Bagnall discussed avalanche conditions, like we talked about weather. We talked about location. We talked about the idea of splitting into captains. Just a whole like safety briefing and game plan of the day, right? And then Friday we actually rolled out. Somebody said 8 o'clock, and I think we left the house at 8:06.
Yeah, it was. I think
which with 33 people to rally. Impressive. But you know why we were on time day one? Because everybody was so excited.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Everybody wanted to get up the mountain. So yeah, we roll out, get to the snow park, and do the process of unloading sleds, getting dressed, all that kind of stuff, and then we essentially split into 2 big groups, and we did our trailhead check.
Yep.
So transceiver, shovel probe, making sure bags were on, the ripcord was out, just the normal like everyday transceiver check that collectively we do every single time, no matter what. So we did that. There was definitely quite a few people that had never done that before or had done it a different way. So that definitely took a chunk of time to make sure that everybody was kind of up to speed on not only how we're doing this, but why. Going through, making sure everybody's on the correct radio. Some people, I don't know, I think some people throughout the weekend definitely needed to borrow some transceivers, borrow a bag, borrow some radios. So like shout out to everybody that brought spares. So yeah, we split into 2 groups, did the main trailhead check, came back together as a full group, touched back on the game plan for the day, and then Bagnall gave a speech in front of everybody again, talking about, because that morning a new report for the avalanche stuff came out. So we discussed the conditions for that, and I'll leave it at that. And then we took off. And so
explain how it is. There's 2 snow parks, right? One's an upper, one's a lower.
Yeah,
the upper one's
wagon road,
almost always pretty full.
Francis Wallace is typically always full, so we kind of just play it safe. Park at Brush Creek, which is
with all our trucks and trailers, like
a mile down the road from the main trailhead.
So you have to ride on the side of the pavement, on the snowbank,
the infamous road.
Right? And so here's what's interesting too, is for this whole weekend for this event, I ran tail. For me, like I just kind of go into dad mode and want to assess the situation, maintain head count, all this type of stuff. And so everybody goes down about a mile, gets past the top snow park, gets on the trail, and then everybody pulls off to do another head count, make sure everybody gets there. So everybody's going and gets to that stop, and I'm the last one to pull up, right? I do my head count. I'm missing a person, and some chatter begins to come over.
How did he get behind you?
Come over the radio.
He must not have
left.
He
was in front of me.
Yeah, he was in front.
He did his thing prior to me getting there, and I rode by assuming that I don't need to look 60 feet down to my right into the river.
I didn't know that part.
And shame on me.
I didn't know
Some
that
tail guide
part.
I am, I guess.
That's
so. Let the listeners and viewers know what happened, Shay.
Yeah, so from my understanding, he's just going down the trail, which is right next to the river. So the road's right on your left. The river's off the embankment to your right. You kind of go from, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 snowmobile width apart to like just a single track almost in certain spots, and then especially where you cross the bridge. I think he said that he was looking back behind him to see something. Right about that time,
he had a shovel tied on his tunnel on top of his bags and stuff. So he looked back to look at that.
Yep. When he looked back at that, he kind of started veering right. I don't know. It looked like it was about a 30-yard veer to the right, 40-yard veer to the right. Sent it straight off the embankment. caught a little bit of air. I would have scared the crap out of me.
Oh, dude.
Somehow managed to handle it, lock the brakes up, and nosed the sled straight into the river. This isn't a raging river, by the way. This is like a pretty slow going river at this time.
Could you imagine
but just enough that like air box was out, everything else was kind of in there. The motor was like maybe I don't think the motor was even submerged at all. But
could you imagine if that was like a pool?
Oh yeah, if well, he was pretty close to it, like another foot, and that thing would have been under. There's nothing but like silt underneath it.
Pretty much he got,
and so he was super lucky. He was completely safe, completely unharmed, like nothing wrong with him, nothing wrong with the sled. So once we got to the group of guys down there, we ended up we pulled it out just a little bit and then slowly like reversed it back out. Just fine. And it was like nothing ever happened. Got on the sled, kind of had a perfect little spot where he could go out on this little island and then shoot straight up onto the road. I think he jumped up onto the road and maybe scratched somebody's bumper or something like that.
He hit Chase's sled. Because Chase was down helping.
Yeah,
we moved a bunch of sleds, but no one moved Chase's sled.
Yeah.
And it was like
there was a pretty big spot.
It was the only one that could be hit, probably. Yeah. And it was just like a magnet.
He rolled out of it like a champ, and after that, there was a lot of good video clips from it, and a lot of what were you doing?
So mind you, this is not 5 minutes from the pickup.
All right.
Boy's gonna need another hand or six.
How did that happen?
Good, what you got? Bring the tow truck. Anybody got a heli handy?
You better use some of that water to wash the shit off your ass.
Dude.
Hey, what sleds are we moving, boss?
All of them. I'd say all of them are a target. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't even not even to the trailhead yet. There's a pretty that wasn't the only person that got claimed on that road that weekend.
That road was snatching souls.
That road got a couple people.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, he finally got back. Everybody got collected back at the trailhead, and everything was fine. I was that for a while.
I was surprised that it was him. Like I'd seen his clips and whatnot. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy can ride pretty solid.
I mean,
then he's in the river.
I don't know. He saved it. He saved it from going all the way in. He rode it up and out. Like
I think he had a late night prior.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah,
that's okay. It happens.
He rebounded though.
Yep. He
rebounded out there.
His face rebounded off his bars once too.
He was definitely sending it.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
You good?
Smasher, hold up.
Yeah, so all right, so once we got all collected from that, we took off. Kobe was leading us. Got up into a pretty cool zone. We were gonna go to Wong's Bowl, but the trail into it was just
we got to it.
Whooped
not
out.
great.
Kobe and I talked about it. We're like, it'll know. We get up to it, and both him and I look at each other, and we're just like, no, we are not taking that many people in there on this road. Not happening.
Wouldn't be fun.
So
Imagine being
anyway,
the last guy.
just a little north.
Imagine coming
that
out.
would have been me.
Yeah.
Just a little north of that. Found a really, really decent zone. I mean, at this point, it's lightly cloudy, but a lot of blue, a lot of sun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pulled up to a pretty sweet zone. Bagnall went and dug a pit.
Yep.
And a bunch of team riders went over there with you.
Yeah, it was me, Bagnall, Tristan, Corbin, and I want to say there's one other. I think there was one other, but I can't remember who it was. Sorry about that.
So yeah, you guys assessed the snow conditions, and then we found like a home base at the bottom, and everybody just
Played from there.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys
the whole day.
What'd you guys find in your pit? What were the
there was a weak
conclusion?
layer. Yeah, there was actually a pretty weak layer, like 2 feet down. That was actually pretty reactive. When we did the slab test. But past that, it wasn't anything too crazy. I mean, we knew that was there. It was called out in the report. That's really what we were looking for. We'd seen there was like a slight, I don't know, maybe 10 inches down. There was a fracture that we got. But past that, it was a pretty big slab that was going to be coming down if anything happened. And we knew that going into it. We knew the wind-loaded side of things were going to be a little spicy. We got to see that, right? There was a little bit of sloughing on some of the stuff that we touched. There was actually a snow biker that came up right like behind our group, went up this wind lip, and as soon as he got to the top of that wind lip, it sloughed off, and that was that's what we're looking at right there. So it was good though. It was fun to do it. I liked it. It was a good little. Bagnall's super smart with that stuff, super savvy.
Yep.
And so it was good to kind of touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, it's good to have him in the group.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
He did a good job of leading the charge with all that sort of stuff. I feel like.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he even called me out day one. I didn't have my handle out when we were doing the little thing, and he comes up to me and just kind of tugs on me a little bit. It's like, oh, yeah, my bad. Out she goes.
Yeah, he's pretty aware. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody kind of just went all over the place, and there was one pretty good line right in front of us that Smasher hit 15 times. I think it was pretty sick. And Robert hit it.
Robert hit it a bunch too.
Several times. But one of the times, I don't know if that rock
He
towards
went
the top
huge.
Yeah, it was
bucked
big.
him, but his sled went like almost sideways and landed.
Yeah, so it was like
Hit the
it was like an
bars.
off camber to your right. So like if you're hitting it, you're kind of going from left to right. And when he hit it, he was not quite going left to right, but as soon as he hit the lip, his tail end kicked right hard, like super hard. And he came down pretty flat.
Yeah, it kicked him the opposite way of what he
Yeah.
wanted to go.
Yep. Yeah, that was a right shoulder drop, and I think he would have been
Dude, it
pretty
would've
Gucci.
It
but
would have looked sick.
It would have. I don't know. I kind of thought it looked sick.
Oh, it did look sick. Still, it still did look sick.
I feel bad for his job, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was in real time. I still see his head boonk, bouncing, and but he walked away like a champ. So
Yeah, it was a cool little spot.
Jeb hit it, Smasher hit it, Robert hit it, there was a couple other Charles hit it. Tristan hit a different spot quite a few times. Kobe hit a spot, dislocated his thumb or something like that.
Yep, messed
On
up
one
his
of them.
thumb pretty bad, so he was done for the weekend, essentially. That was his last send, which was unfortunate, but
Decent amount of jumpers in the team rider group. Guys that
Yeah.
like to jump.
Yeah,
Not
Absolutely.
me. I like being on the ground.
Jeb came off a little wind-lipped cornice too.
Oh,
I think up above us.
I saw a clip of that. That was sick.
That was pretty cool. But overall, it was great. Like you said, it was funny too to watch. You know, I feel like it's kind of human nature. You can click up and
Yeah.
have the little clicks that go and ride, and so it was fun to watch everyone break up and get to go ride together.
That did happen, but I still feel like I got I feel like I was with like a different
Yeah.
group all the time.
Yeah,
Like, I
absolutely.
feel like I spent time with almost everyone.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was really fun watching people try stuff too. Like you kind of see a little bit of the hesitation, and then people, no, dude, like you got it, just do this, and this, and or whatever it was, right? Then up they'd go, try it, and either work out or not work out or whatever, and they'd come down happy and try it again. That was fun. That was only day one.
yeah, we spent quite a bit of time there, and then rolled out, made our way back towards the trailhead, did a final count, make sure we have all the heads, and so we left the trailhead, and then we're a mile on the road back to the truck, and not 5 minutes from the truck, another
Another incident.
That was day two.
no.
This
it
was day one.
This was day
Was it?
one.
This was day one.
Yep.
I thought it was
Yeah,
day 2
because
for
he
sure.
went to the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He didn't ride that last day.
What?
That
Not
second
for
Nope.
day 2.
Yeah. This was literally like right across the road from
Yeah,
where
it was
Robert's
just
incident
below.
happened.
It was closer to the truck by 100 yards,
Yeah, maybe.
150 yards.
It was pretty
'Cause there
close
was
to
that
the
section
same
of the rail. Yeah, so team rider.
You didn't see this either, did you?
No.
I didn't see this one. I was already back.
I didn't see it happen, but I
heard about it.
I was there like right after it happened. Like I came around the corner.
So there wasn't a whole lot of trail left, but he decided to cross the pavement to the other side because the trail on that side was a little bit better.
Yeah, it's not all whooped
I'm
out.
still not 100% sure exactly what happened, but essentially he was crossing, and I don't know if his carbides caught a crack or something.
Well, there's like a little like divot,
Yeah.
and his ski dipped in there, I think.
Off
and
the pavement up onto the snow.
Yeah,
It was
just-
ice.
It was from my understanding, it was from the snow onto the pavement.
Yeah.
And so there was a dip between the snow to the pavement. And when he dipped off, would have been his right ski, his carbide caught, and that's what just whipped him straight to the ground.
So the sled goes off, sliding on the asphalt, screwed up a bunch on the right side of his sled. He hit the pavement. He blacked out, knocked
They
him
knocked
out.
him out.
He got knocked out.
When I rolled up, he was planked. He was fully
was.
planked.
That's
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, how did this even happen? Jose was the
So-
one that saw the whole thing.
That's wild.
Crashed his sled, tore up his suit all over the place, knocked out. And then luckily we had Alex, who is an EMT, and then Bagnall, who is on search and rescue. I'm not quite sure if he has his EMT certifications or what.
I wouldn't doubt it if he's on SARS.
He's got a ton of
Yeah.
certifications for stuff. So when I rolled up, being tail, I roll up and there's just all of these sleds on the side of the road, and all of these people
About 20-something
walking.
sleds.
Yeah, all of these people just walking in the middle of the road, and I'm like, what is going on here? And some cars are driving by, and when I get over to them, Bagnall and Alex are already assessing, and by this time Jared's awake, and just talking through everything, and took the time to assess the whole situation. And yeah, X amount of time went by and he was okay enough to put his helmet back on and jump on his sled and drove it back to the truck. So yeah, he's it's been a couple days since I've talked to him, but he's still in quite a bit of pain. I don't think he had to wait some time to get another test done to see if his wrist was fractured. I think his wrist was pretty messed up. His neck was pretty messed up.
His arm looked super like his arm right below the wrist, maybe
Pretty
like
swollen.
3 inches or so below the wrist, 4 inches. Yeah, it was like massively swollen.
Yeah.
It was wicked looking.
Yeah, so he was a hurting unit. The next day he went to urgent care.
I think he went to the ER.
Yeah, he got all checked out and bandaged up and all that kind of stuff, and then he just proceeded to go back to the lodge. Well, we rode the second day, but and then after we got back to the truck, got undressed, all that kind of stuff, started to roll out, and then Smasher had some personal stuff happen, so he had to roll out. So we only got to spend a day riding with him, and then went back to the house. And we cooked carne asada for dinner. It was the first night.
Dude, it was so
Jose
good, too.
did great on that. That was the best. That was probably the best carne I've had.
Yeah, that's what I told him, too.
It was super good.
Dude, I ate that all
It was-
weekend.
Yeah, I definitely
All weekend.
Yeah, Saturday night.
There was so
Sunday
much-
Night. Sunday night I had quite
so
a bit
much
of it
meat.
too. It was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. So we all chipped in on dinner. Didn't really have a whole lot of time to have much like of a debrief or anything afterwards.
No, we had to play Rage Cage.
Yeah.
We had to get to that.
Yeah.
We didn't play that too. We didn't play that too much Friday night.
Oh, that's right.
We had some sleds.
I didn't play
we had
Rage.
some sleds to work on.
I didn't play Rage Cage at all.
Oh, yeah.
Friday
We
night.
had shout out to Chase for changing volunteering to change Jose's reeds.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
it was funny. It was almost like it wasn't even almost like he volunteered. It was almost like he's like, I'm gonna change your reeds. Like, oh, I heard you have reeds to change. Oh yeah, I'll do it. No, I'm doing it. Hey, you got those reeds? Like, where are the reeds at? Let's go. I want to go change them.
He loves
like,
wrenching.
holy smokes.
Chase
Seems
is
like
a
it anyways.
Yeah.
superstar.
He does good too.
He did the same thing at Backwoods last year too.
And then next day, I honestly think we got out Saturday.
Decent, yeah, like 8:40, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't too. Actually, it was a little bit later because we were all kind of like, well, I was fine with getting out later because it was sunny Friday, and so I knew it was going to set up pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Friday night.
super overcast and
Clear. It was a clear night.
Friday
Friday night.
Saturday day. But yeah, we got to the snow park and did the whole routine again, trailhead check, talked about conditions, all that kind of stuff, made a game plan. Ended up meeting up with a little crew to take us out to a big jump. So we mobbed all the way out there with them.
The road gap.
Yeah, the road gap, and it was not
Bad conditions.
It was not prime
There wasn't enough snow
for
really.
that. So
I bet you could. I think there was enough snow. The lighting was just horrendous.
very deceiving.
Super flat light. But
Yeah. So everybody just kind of tore it up there, and then we took off, found a decent place to start a fire, and then realized that wasn't the place to start a fire. So then we had to chug along to a second location, and we started a big fire, and yeah, everybody just kind of went and tore up that whole spot. Chase dug a pit to China with his snow bike, I think.
oh yeah, he was.
did
Who
you guys
ended
ever
up
see the
finding
picture?
him?
I think Caleb.
I think
Caleb and Jeb.
was it? I thought
so.
like Matt and I thought Matt went there too. Maybe I was wrong, but yeah, they did end up finding him pretty deep. I think he was in a tree well.
Yeah.
The bike was in a tree well for sure, but it looked pretty.
I
gnarly.
think at the giveaway ride last year, he like right before we left the second day, he found a tree well also. I'm
Did he?
like pretty
The second
certain. I'm like pretty certain.
Yeah, I don't recall. I don't remember.
Was that when Kobe was like, "Hey, we got to get home. My mom's gonna be pissed."
Yeah.
Is that what we were waiting for that day?
Yeah, I'm like pretty certain. He made a comment about being in tree wells too
Yeah.
a couple times.
That was a fun little spot though. It was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of just broke out and started riding. and-
Oh, with awesome snow and bluebird, that zone would be.
yeah. It wasn't. I mean,
Wild.
it wasn't even that bad.
The snow wasn't
To be honest.
terrible.
Yeah, it was.
When you were in like the shaded areas.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The higher up you got, the more icy it got. Obviously.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
so
those exposed faces.
toured up there for a while, and then yeah, moseyed on back to the truck. Got back to the house, made dinner the second night, did burgers and dogs, and some sides and stuff.
I feel like I
had
ate like
had a little bit of elk burger there too. That was really good.
yeah. Well, not all of us got to have that.
I made sure I got one.
I didn't know about him.
Yeah.
Who brought those? Eric.
Yeah. Yep.
Good old Erica.
Yeah, so hung out that evening. Yeah, which is one of the things that we're gonna do differently is hire somebody to take care of all of the food and the cleaning, because I mean that took away 3 hours of my time that I could have spent hanging out with everybody. Or that took away all of our time. Yeah, so Saturday night was
Saturday night was fun.
the night.
We just went
right?
to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some people wanted to go to bed.
Yeah,
You
Saturday
tried to
night.
go to bed.
Oh, at like 12:30, I tried to go to
Nah,
bed.
it
You're
was-
making it seem like I was trying to go to bed at like 9.
Yeah, it
Dude,
felt
there was like
nine.
2 or 3 different locations, 2 or 3 different instances where I snuck away to go to bed. Jeff had snuck away to go to his bed, and we got found.
I was
Yeah,
hiding.
and
I was
convinced
hiding
to
in the
come back
pantry
again.
with the door closed.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
And I heard Shay. I heard Shay just rummaging around out there looking for me.
Yeah.
Then he went upstairs, and then I thought he went.
It's like the
back
Keebler.
down
I went
and-
upstairs, I think,
Yeah,
twice.
then you
'cause I was
came
like,
out and
maybe he was
he
hiding.
found you.
You were
You
right
found
there, and
him.
then
Yeah,
you
you found him.
You said something.
Oh,
I already knew I was already headed there anyways because someone else already ratted you out.
Yeah,
So I
Bagnall.
was like, well,
What a
I'm going to
rat,
get him.
dude. Why did he do that?
That's when I came back down and Jose's on all fours in the corner trying to hide in the shadows. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? His like head's
Where
in the
was
corner.
he hiding?
So his, you know how where his bed was at, right in
Yeah.
that little nook right there.
Yeah.
He was like right next to the doorway, well, like shoved into the corner. Like he was just trying to like hide and stay still. It was hilarious. It looked. I mean, I could make a lot of comments on what it looked like, but it was funny.
Yeah, that was.
He was
that
scared to sleep there by himself. I swear.
Yeah. Well, he's a social butterfly, man. He wants.
He
someone
wanted
talk
me to put my sleeping pad right in there so bad. Like he like was selling me on why I needed to be right there.
It was funny.
When we showed up. I'm like,
I was fine with it. I got that little box spring.
I regret it because my shoulder
It's all jacked up.
still hurts.
Really?
Because I sleep on my side.
Oh yeah.
Like that foam pad that I have is fine if you sleep on your back, but as soon as you sleep on your side, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. But yeah, Saturday night was fun.
Yeah, Saturday night was a rager. We were up pretty late.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
That was a good one. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you had some fun.
Were you having fun?
Yeah.
There was a couple questionable moments, but yeah.
Oh, we had
That's
to
it
drag.
for the
We had to
most
drag Jose out from underneath the
Yeah,
the
he's
pool
hiding.
table too. He was hiding under there.
part. Dude, he's hiding a lot.
Yeah,
Talks a big game, then he goes and hides.
yeah. That's all right. We got him out. You guys did. You guys ended up going to bed around 12:31, I think. So.
We almost broke an elk.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was. I don't even.
Wasn't that you that pushed
Yeah,
him?
I grabbed
Was it
it.
an
Yeah,
elk?
yeah, because
Yeah,
you got me on the
the
last
whole-
one, and I was like, "Oh man, Jeff, I thought we were partners." Yeah, so he was trying to.
It caught me way off guard. I
he
was,
was trying
I
to.
feel like it was out of left field.
He was trying to feed that to me, and I grabbed it, and then I grabbed him and started walking backwards. And someone had their Polaris bag there,
I think it was more of a shove.
and like he.
But, yeah.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I had a hold of you.
Well, it was very, yeah, it was aggressive.
It was aggressive.
though.
It was a little.
so
It was a little
aggressive.
too aggressive. It was very off-putting for Jeff, and so that made me feel really bad. It's like I scared Jeff a little bit there. Jeff wasn't ready for it.
You didn't
and then,
scare me.
And then we ran right into the elk, and it was like, oh, and that.
I wasn't scared. I was worried we were going to
Little-
break that.
little-
I knew it was back there.
He was scared. It's okay.
Somehow you didn't know it was there and you were looking right at it. That was the crazy part.
I wasn't looking right at that. I was looking right at you. Like, how dare you do this
You
to
had
me in the
tunnel
last
vision.
cup? The last cup.
It was either like you or me, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
You know, like
I'll remember that.
you guys put me in bad situations a lot that night.
Wow. That's
You and
bold,
Jose.
That's a bold statement.
Dude, you were always out to get me when you had an opportunity.
I was on the left of you. How could I get you?
Because you'd first cup it and pass it back to Jose if I ever had the cup.
Jose was he right next to you?
He's to my right, yeah.
Oh,
You're to my left.
I don't recall.
And you do the same thing that Kobe does. You make it so when I'm trying to shoot my shot, you reach over, hit the cup, hit the ball.
I thought that was part of the game.
I guess, yeah. You're like Matumbo out there, blocking everything.
Yeah, no, you're right. I probably deserved that one. You definitely didn't deserve the shove. I apologize.
This was a family-friendly game.
It was actually. It was pretty fun.
We
It
were
was actually
playing-
super fun.
We're playing with
was a
soda
good
pop
time.
and stuff.
The Sprite. So when you had to, yeah, that's what made it so much worse.
Could
is
you
when
imagine all the burping
Yeah,
that would
it
happen
was-
from that?
Yeah, lots of burping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
All right, so
So
Saturday
proceeding
night,
to Saturday night was a good time.
we wake up Sunday.
Wake up Sunday.
I was in trouble.
Pretty slowly.
yeah, you did get in trouble.
Pretty,
Why did you get in trouble?
Because I was on the fence about what I wanted to do, and
Who were you in trouble with?
Jose. Apparently, like I answer to him, and I have to know. I have to know for sure what I'm doing right when he asks. Otherwise,
Well.
I let him down. That's what he told me. He said I let him down or something like
Yeah.
You just had to shoot him straight. That's all.
that. I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. I was tired.
I was
Yeah.
really
So
tired
Sunday, actually Saturday night, we had a meeting and hosted a vote on who wanted to do what for Sunday.
I wanted to go ride
that night.
that night. I was like,
Saturday
yeah, I'm
night.
gonna go ride.
Mind you, this was at like 8:30.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And so dude, his hopes were I just crushed him. Crushed him.
Yep. So we split Sunday. We split into two separate groups. One group of like I don't know, 9 or 10 guys, I think, went and rode. And then a group of 11 of us went out to Seasesh. Shout out to Taus and his family. Ate out there and then mobbed back to Bergdorf, went to the hot springs, soaked for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was about 2 hours.
And then
I felt great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then mobbed all the way back to the truck, and pretty chill, mellow night. Sunday night, we even watched
Very
a
chill.
couple movies. And
Yeah,
it was kind of
Sunday night.
We watched
down Periscope.
down Periscope. Yeah, down Periscope, and then Young Guns had some.
That's when I was doing
leftovers.
testimonial stuff.
Yep. Yep. And then went to bed at about 9. pretty early.
Somewhere in there. And all throughout the weekend, like, it was a variable of people's like logistics and stuff, right? Like I said earlier, some people were just there for a day, some people were there for 2 days, a bunch of people left Sunday morning. Like, it was just kind of all over the place. People had to be back for work or whatever it may be. So there wasn't a ton of us Sunday night. And then Monday morning, woke up, cleaned the house, packed everything up, and rallied home.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the gist of the weekend. Overall, huge success. We ended up having a debrief. Yeah, that camera just went off. They both did.
Yeah.
Just looked at them too.
Because they hit their time.
Yeah, we did. After we got back on Tuesday, on our team call, we did a debrief with everybody, pros, cons of the whole weekend, and picked up on some things to make some changes for and whatnot. But then got a lot of reassurance that, it was, people had a lot of fun. And I think what was really cool too was, that whole weekend and with that whole group, we have two things in common. One, obviously we all love to snowmobile.
Yes.
But then two, it's interesting. This got brought up several times. A weekend that long, that big of a house, 30 plus people, dudes, testosterone,
feelings.
Feelings.
There was definitely some feelings. I think,
Adult
that came out.
beverages, and whatnot. And like everything proceeded to go great. There was no beef. There was none of that. And it's
Except
kind of
between Jose and I on Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
I believe you.
my belief that the second reasoning for that is not only do we have the commonality of snowmobiling, but then we're all a part of the brotherhood, right? And we understand like the standard there, and we're aiming to achieve better within life, and everybody kind of gets in line with that and supports that and desires that for themselves. And so everybody was just like super positive and super excited and on cloud nine, and it was a really good time. I had a ton of fun. I think that that's the best experience that I've ever had for, some sort of event or really having anything to do within snowmobiling. Obviously I've had better days on the snow as far as like snow.
Right.
Yeah, the
Snow.
conditions, yeah.
But just the overall meaning and engagement and the whole retreat itself was just super, super sick. So I do want to give a highlight and a shout out to all of the members that are a part of the brotherhood that chose to come and kick it with us that weekend. And
Thank you.
I think a lot of friendships were, everybody kind of knew about everybody, right? But it was really cool. A lot of people, when they broke off riding, like, had a lot of conversations and got to know each other really well, and ended up having a lot of similarities. And there was just like a lot of growth between, just the whole culture within the brotherhood. So I think it really kind of 10x'd everybody's belief in what we're doing and
For sure.
continuing to be a part of it. So it was a phenomenal weekend. I was definitely, riding tail and whatnot. I didn't ride very hard, hardly at all, but that's kind of how I am with the events. So I wasn't necessarily physically that worn out and exhausted, but I was like mentally gassed. I was so smoked, just given that much energy, talking to that many people. It's just kind of like a heydays thing, right?
Yeah, my social battery all this last week. I get to work and I just shut my office door every single day.
I don't
Only
need to
come in
talk.
if we really need to talk, type of deal, you know. That was me at work all week.
I don't need to talk to another human for a few days at least.
Yeah.
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 I was pretty gassed, but well worth it for sure.
It was a good time.
Yep.
It was a success overall.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Heck yeah.
I don't really have too much more to add. Do you guys?
No. Nope. Missed the snow by about a weekend. And
Yeah.
that was about it.
Could you imagine? Did it snow?
could.
It didn't snow that much in McCall, did it, this weekend?
I think it snowed a decent amount.
Not like what you guys were in, though.
No. There's a couple other places. There's quite a few places that got hit pretty hard, actually.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this weekend was awesome. Wild.
All right.
How much snow could get dropped in a matter of 4 or 5 days.
How should we end this one? One word to describe the weekend.
I don't know. Without being lame. It was a cool weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty special. It was sick. I think the funniest moment for me was watching Wiki throw a birthday cake into Alex's face.
Oh, I forgot about
Forgot
that.
about that too. That couldn't have been timed any better either.
We're gonna say happy birthday, and then we're gonna gingerly take them off, and then you're gonna pick it up. Okay.
Like
Be like
we're
we're
gonna have
gonna
to set it down.
yeah, like we're gonna cut it. Like, let me get a knife, and you take off the.
Dude, we're scheming right now. Is he gonna get pissed?
No.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. No, I'm lying.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you.
Get this thing ready.
I'll get a knife.
Who got that?
Jeff, you getting a knife or
Is that what you turned back for?
I got no.
Dude.
Because Alex saw, because we came back from Mile High and we were going into McCall to pick up the rice and beans and they passed us and he called, I think Wiki called and I ignored his call because I was on the phone. And then that night singing happy birthday to Alex. And then that's all said and done. And then he looks at me and he's like, is that why you went back into town? And he like turns back around and Wiki just
I forgot all
right in
about
his-
that.
right in his face. It was awesome. It was good.
Yeah,
and he took it like a champ. He was like,
I've got my word for the weekend.
And then what Eric did afterwards?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see what he did.
He licked it off his face.
He ate the cake off of Alex's face.
Oh, well. Maybe a good thing I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you might have got excited,
That's
brother.
pretty wild. I would have been super excited. Maybe a little jealous, actually.
Shay walks out, he's got cake all over his face.
That's not fair. I want my turn.
I'm waiting, Uncle Rick.
You call him uncle?
You guys are gross.
No, that's what Alex and Wiki call Eric is Uncle Rick. And it just irritates the hell out of Eric. So I'm glad we put it in the podcast. That's for you, buddy.
Uncle Rick.
Uncle Rick.
I would
That's
say
good,
my
man.
word is surprising. There's just so many
Surprising.
surprises.
Yeah, that's actually a good one.
Robert,
Yep.
the cake, the spider,
Tiger
Jared.
meat.
tiger meat, dude.
Oh, I forgot about the spider, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
on
just
Robert,
random
too.
things that happened, and you're like, what the heck, dude?
Where did that come from? Yeah.
That spider was
That was a
freaky,
nasty
dude.
looking spider. Yeah, that was
Crawdad.
Crawdad. Call him Crawdad. Yeah, there's a
when
handful of surprising things.
That's so funny that they tried tricking me with that spider once.
And they didn't.
And he walked right by it.
Like, I thought it was weird that Eric was asking me where Jose's water bottle was. I'm like, and he's like, can you go grab it? It's on his bed or something. I'm like, sure. So I go and grab it. And they're videoing me, and I don't even see it. And then they put it on my computer, and then I saw it the second time. But then when we put on Robert's shoulder, that shit was so.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Who was that right next to him? Emmett?
Emmett.
Yeah, Emmett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emmett did pretty good at selling that one too.
It was so funny because he had a delayed reaction.
Yeah.
Like he saw it on his shoulder and he kind of like freaked out. But then like when he saw it on the ground, he picked his feet way up and he freaked out even more.
Dude, the veins on his neck popped when he freaked out.
That was a big spider.
Dude,
yeah, it was.
That was
Huge.
nasty.
Yeah.
That's aggressive. I don't like spiders, you son of a bitch. This thing.
Not a fan.
Yeah, there were so many like odds and ends, just surprising, weird, funny, awesome,
Yeah. We ate
awesome
tiger
things
meat,
that led to the whole contribution of the whole.
which isn't actually tiger meat.
That's what that's
I know.
actually what cracked me up. Is
Did you hear him telling me
when you're like
in the back?
it's not actually tiger meat? Like no.
Well, like you know how like you could order like weird meat out of like Cabela's and whatnot. Like I was just thinking like when he told us it was just some sort of situation like that or something. You know, the way he told us on the Zoom call was like it was. He just said tiger meat, and we're all like, all right, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna try tiger meat. And then when we were on the way back, when he rode with us on the way back,
How could I forget?
I started asking him about it, and I'm like, "Where are you getting this from?" He's like, "Oh, just the local butcher." I'm like,
you guys just have
I'm like, what do you
just have
mean?
tigers there. You're ready.
I'm like,
got a
what do
tiger
you
farm in
mean?
South Dakota.
Yeah, I'm like, is there a tiger farm there? And he's like, and then he starts telling me it's like top sirloin ground up with a bunch of other stuff.
It's all raw.
You ate it that night?
I tried it, yeah, and
I tried it too and spit it out.
That's gross.
And then it sat out all night.
Someone else started eating it.
Tristan
started eating it. Yeah.
didn't Jaybird eat a bunch of it too? Jaybird liked it.
I don't know.
I didn't try it at all.
The flavor wasn't
I'm
bad,
good.
but like
Flavor was disgusting.
the texture, I felt like it was like a bunch of seasonings and spices and whatnot. That's what I tasted, but
Yeah, not for
All
me.
Hannibal Lecter.
Not for
Yeah,
me.
Brain.
you got to try everything once. I don't know.
Well, we'll end the episode there.
Yeah. No, it was a good time. I appreciate all of you guys that are part of the Brotherhood that showed up for that event. Sorry for the ones those of you that wanted to go but couldn't make it. We'll see you there at 2.0 at the second one for sure. So,
In the summer.
yep. Yeah, or the next one in the winter, whatever. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this episode. We only have really a handful more, 6 or 7 more episodes, and 6 after this one comes out. Yep, and that'll be the wrap up for season 5. So,
Jeez.
yeah, coming to a close here in the next month or so. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I really appreciate your guys' support, whether you just found out of the Sled Send podcast, of the Sled Send podcast, sorry, or you guys have been listening since day one. Appreciate the likes, the comments, the engagement, the shares, the subscriptions. You know, that's the reason why we're still doing this after 140 some episodes, is because of you guys. So appreciate you guys' support, and yeah, catch you guys on the next episode.
Later.